All right. Hey guys, let's talk about, I am gonna put these on. Let's talk about these Skechers ankle boots. They're called the Easygoing. Thank you, Jared. I mean, I love that we have equal parts like high fashion and comfort in the show, and honestly, this kind of puts the two together. Well, Skechers is one of our favorite footwear brands here at QVC, and if you think of this brand and you usually think sneaker, like lace up, I totally get it, because that's how certainly I was introduced to the brand. But now we are talking about fall and winter and cozy comfort meets, heck, if you want to go for a hike. I mean, there's a lot going on in these shoes. Wow, these are comfortable. Did not quite expect that much when I stood up. All right, so new today. We got a lot of new in the show, but we always have to balance it with, in this case, coming towards the end of the year, only order of the year. Faux fur wool ankle boots. I have an early favorite color. Let's go through. Up top, we have the black. Moving down, charcoal. This is my favorite. I'm a sucker for a winter white. So we're calling that natural. I want to turn this to the side. See how it's two-tone? And then finally, we have it in dark taupe. Dark taupe. And you see how easy they were to put on, because I literally slipped them on as I was introducing the product. So A544603 is your item number. Whole and half sizes. Can I confirm, Brian, do we have medium and wide or just medium? I think it's just medium. Yeah, okay, just medium width on this one. All right, so let's bring in Angela Bailey, our Skechers expert. She's also the gal riding next to me in spin class. So I'm actually going there after. Hey, 6 o'clock class, honey, if you want to meet me there, I'm just saying.
I did mine this morning.
You did it this morning?
Got it done.
This morning, and
She did
didn't
too.
die today.
I save it for the end. That's how I get out all the extra adrenaline from being on the air, you know? Good to see you, honey. A brand new boot.
Yes, this is so exciting. You know, and you just mentioned, do we have medium and wide? We have medium, but just off the bat, this is from our Modern Comfort collection at Skechers. So this is where we bring you those really cool, fashionable styles, but we're keeping true to our Skechers DNA, that comfort technology. But this one, it's also our relaxed fit kind of style. So what that means is you're getting a much roomier, comfortable fit inside. So if you're someone kind of like me, where I am a medium, but I kind of have like these weird bunion things going on, so sometimes that sends me into a wide.
Yeah.
I can do relaxed fit for that reason, because we give you that extra room, especially in the toe box area. But anyway, what this is, oh my goodness, slipping in so easily. I love those cutouts on each side. I think that just gives it a really cool style. But so it also just makes it easy to get into this.
Yes.
But this is our easygoing outsole from Skechers too. This is beloved. Everyone is loving this. It's basically sneaker technology. You get all of that shock absorbing Skechers goodness in that midsole, and amazing rubber traction underneath. There's like actual like extra pieces of rubber on each one of these. What are they? Squares, parallelograms, rectangles.
Right.
I don't know what the shapes are, but there's something geometry related, and they feel really good and make you feel really, really stable. The upper's really soft. It's done in a woven kind of fabric and a synthetic suede kind of lining the outside. Just a really nice looking booty, but so comfortable, and it performs for you. And I love all the colors. Like, I'm obsessed with each color. I don't know which one I like the most.
Yeah, I went straight to that natural, but I see the function
I like
and the appeal
natural
to
too.
every single one, right? And also,
Yeah.
I've never seen, you know, or it's rare to see a boot like this that is so whisper light. Like, you kind of look, boot equals clunky in my brain, and then when I step into something that is so cloud-like and so light, well, I mean, it's coming from a brand that does literal exercise, you know, apparel and running shoes and you know, high mileage walking shoes. So you would expect that kind of longevity out of something like this, but what you might not expect is this particular style element, this fashion element of it. So you have that faux fur, or faux wool rather, on the top.
Kind of like Sherpa, basically. That's
Yeah.
how I would call it. It is a faux wool, but to me, it feels like a Sherpa. It's really soft, and it's all throughout the inside.
Oh, and I think she's, looking for just ease. We were talking about it earlier, like the whole idea of like a lace-up boot, and it's got, it's complicated to get into. And candidly, from a host standpoint, Monifa has this too, where we're changing, from product to product to product. Yeah. And if sometimes they'll walk up to us with a shoe that has all these laces on it, and I look at my clock, I've got like 4 minutes, and I go, you know what, I'm not wearing this one. I just can't, right? It'll be half the time just putting the shoe on. And just sliding this on was a piece of cake. You feel that hug of support underneath you, but you still have toe wiggle room. I'm wearing socks. I'm changing into all these different shoes, and I have room for that as well. And then, of course, for me, it's always, am I boxed into one way of wearing them, or can I wear them and style them in different ways? So it's loungewear, it's jeans. I mean, for heaven's sakes, I'm wearing a Susan Graver legging, and for all intents and purposes, a pajama top. And
I didn't even realize
I know, right? It kind of looks like a
blouse.
blouse. And then these shoes, and it works, right? And that to me is what, like, a true, you have your high fashion boots and the high heeled ones, and we talked about that with Vince Camuto. But in the end, what are the ones by the front door? When, oops, Mom, I missed the bus, and where you're actually gonna have to drive me to school, that you throw on? Hey, I don't miss those days. Mom, I missed the bus. Okay. And you have to get dressed. But when you do, you're ready to go. Now, we have, Brian, how many orders now? 750 orders in this show. In this presentation. It's new today. Charcoal is going to be the first one to go.
Ooh.
There are 250 left.
Yeah, that's gonna go.
Friends at home, I don't know if you noticed this, like if you've been watching us many years, it's November, so we're going to be saying last order of the year. It's kind of obvious. But in years past, that last order of the year was a lot bigger. So when I say last or only order of the year, in one presentation, we come to what should be a very common and in-stock color, and I have like 200 and something remaining. Like, that's bad news, but it's kind of the name of the game for the rest of the year. So while we're there, there's charcoal. My favorite, right here, it's the natural. I love that. Winter white baby.
And I love that the outsole matches the upper in all of the colors, actually, but there's something really
We had a
cool
really
about
good
that one.
Susan Graver coat in my last show that came in a winter white. That would be so cute with that. Okay, this is your dark taupe. And then you want to go true tonal, top to bottom, go with the black. It's got the gray and the outsole. We have 1,000 left there. All right, A544603 is your item number. Angela, thank you so much.
Oh,
good to see
Thank
you.
you.
See you soon. Okay. Monifa,